Hello, welcome to lesson 1 on the topic time and work. Time and work is a very important topic as far as most of the competitive exams are concerned, and therefore it is very important that we as students understand the concepts of time and work properly. Let us begin. If you look at this topic, there are usually two types of questions that will be asked. The first one is where individual efficiencies will be involved. Individuals are working. And the second type of questions are those where group efficiencies are involved. Both these question types are going to be equally important for all of us. In the first part, in the first few lessons, we are going to focus on the concept of or the problems involving individual efficiency. Let us begin. I would like to start by taking a very simple example. And what is that example? A can complete a work in 20 days. B can do the same work in 30 days. The question is, in how many days can A and B together complete this work? I'm sure all of us have earlier done questions like these. Let us see a different way of the approach. Alright? Now, A is able to complete a task in 20 days. B is able to complete the same task in 30 days. The question is, in how many days will A and B be able to do it together? Students, we have all done such questions using what is called as the unitary method. In one day, A will be able to do how much of the task? And similarly, in one day, B will be able to do how much of the task. But here today we are going to look at a different approach of doing these questions, and this approach is a beautiful concept which we will use from number system called as the LCM method. Now, what is the LCM method? Please listen carefully. What we will do is we will take the total work as the LCM of the time taken by each person to finish the work. In this question, it is 20 and 30. So can I take the total work as 60 units? Now, in all these questions that we will be discussing, we will be writing this alphabet called as U, which represents units or the total work to be done. So if I take the total work as 60 units represented by 60 units, A is able to complete 60 units in 20 days, and therefore I can say this is 3 units per day. B will be able to complete the same 60 units in 30 days, so this will be 2 units per day. Put together, both of them are able to do 5 units per day, and therefore they will be able to do the complete work in 12 days. This, let me share with all of you, is a beautiful way of doing all such questions of individual efficiencies. Sometimes, as a student, I am not very aware of the benefit of the LCM method. Let me tell you, as we move on, as the problems become a little difficult and more challenging, you will see the application and the importance of the LCM method. Okay? Now, I hope you have understood the LCM method and how it is to be applied. But let me give you another point of view related to the LCM method. Please listen carefully. What I am going to do, in the same question, I am going to change the values. Alright? And what I will do is, A can complete a work in 40 days, B can do the same work in 45 days. Allow me to write D instead of days. So A 40 days and B 45 days. Now this question we have to do. Alright. As a student who is actually preparing for campus placement and for various competitive exams, I should be comfortable of finding out the LCM of 40 and 45. Let me very quickly share how it is done, at least for two numbers. If you have to find out the LCM of 40 and 45, you first find out the highest common factor of the two numbers. In this case, the HCF of 40 and 45 is 5. Now, when I divide 40 by 5, I will have the quotient as 8. Similarly, when I divide 45 by 5, the quotient will be 9. Now, whatever quotient you are going to get after the division, they will be co-prime, right? Why? Because you have already taken the highest common factor out. So now they will be co-prime. So the co-prime components can be multiplied together. 8 into 9 is 72. And you multiply the common factor back to get the LCM. Alright. So if you are already aware of this, well and good. In case you are not, this is how you can easily, with practice, find out the LCM of two numbers. So let's come back to the question. So what is the LCM of 40 and 45? The LCM of 40 and 45 is 360. Let's take it and plug the value here. So 360 units. A is able to complete 360 units in 40 days. That means 9 units per day. This is 9 units per day. Similarly, B will be able to complete 360 units in 45 days. So this is 8 units per day. Both of them put together will be able to do 17 units per day. Okay, 17 units per day, and therefore 360 units will be completed in 360 by 17 days. Obviously, this is going to be the answer to the second example. Now, the important question is, suppose I belong to a category of students who is not very comfortable in finding out the LCM. Right? I hope all of you are listening very carefully. Suppose I belong to a category of students who is not very comfortable in finding out the LCM. What do I do? And I have the same question in front of me. Alright? So A can do it in 40 days. B can do the same work in 45 days. In how many days can A and B do this together? Alright? I am not sure about the LCM. I don't know how to find out the LCM. I can't do it easily. What is my suggestion? My suggestion is, take the total work as any value. Can I take it as any value? Yes, you heard it right. Take the total work as any value. As an example, let me take the total work as 90 units. Now, some of you will be wondering why 90? Because 90 is something which is a multiple of 45, and 90 at least is, when divided by 40, the 0 will get cancelled out. Alright, so don't waste time. In case you are not comfortable with the LCM, don't waste time. Start with 90. What happens to the problem? So A will be able to do 90 units in 40 days, which is 9 by 4 units per day. B will be able to do 90 units in 45 days, which is 2 units per day. Both of them put together will be able to do 9 by 4 plus 2. This is 9 plus 8 by 4, which is 17 by 4 units per day. and therefore 90 units can be divided in 90 divided by 17 by 4, so 90 into 4 by 17, so 360 by 17. Now the important thing I hope you would have understood by now is the efficiency of the LCM method does not depend on whether you take the total work as the LCM of the time taken or not. Okay, it is suggested that you should take it as the LCM of the respective time taken, but, and to repeat this again, but if you belong to a category where you are not comfortable with finding out the LCM, or you are going to take time, then do not waste time. Start your problem by taking any value that comes to your mind. The respective efficiencies will change, the total efficiency will change, but the total time taken and the answer to do the work will be the same. Alright? Okay. Now an obvious question is, which would be coming to your mind, can I use the LCM method in case there are more than 2 people working? Absolutely, you can do that. Let me take a third example and then we will close this. Suppose A can do a task in 5 days, B can do it in 8 days, and C can do it in 20 days. So 5 days, 8 days and 20 days. What is the question? In how much time can all 3 of them do this together? So what we will do, if I look at 5, 8 and 20, and children, this is something that will happen with practice. The LCM of 5, 8 and 20 is 40 units. So 40 units can be done in 5 days, that means 8 units per day. 40 units is done in 8 days, that means 5 units per day. And 40 units can be done in 20 days, that means 2 units per day. So how much work can all 3 of them do per day? It is 8 plus 5 plus 2, that is 15 units per day. How much they have to do? They have to complete 40 units. So the total time taken will be 40 by 15. 40 by 15 is same as 8 by 3 days. And 8 by 3 days, it is 8 by 3 days. Yes, that's right. And 8 by 3 days can be further written as 2 by 3 days. So, the LCM method can be equally efficiently applicable when there are more than 2 people working. This was the introductory lesson to the topic of time and work. Thank you.